just getting foot in the door. Let's fucking go. I mean, what is like even the main, sort of reason you might be open for some like additional methods aside of like just doubling down on what you have,
You can never make enough money. I guess our average projects run between $3,000 to $8,000, depending on your experience and the clientele you go after. I'm not looking for leads, I'm looking for clients. Cold calling sucks. If we see results right away, he'll be all in. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Right.
Well, it looks like you guys enjoyed my service delivery video that I posted about 2 months ago. And this is exactly why today I decided to record a video that is completely fucking unrelated to service delivery.
Let's go.
I was just sitting there enjoying my YouTube feed and I stumbled upon this video from the man, the myth, the legend, Thomas Gournet. It was called like, watch me close a 60K deal. And I'm like, bro, that's insane. I mean, I remember him just recording a video and him making 10K per month and now 60K deal. I'm like, bro, this is fucking insane. Let me watch that. And how can I tell? Like, he didn't actually close the deal. And so this is why I decided to record a video on how I actually legitimately closed a 22K deal for my SMMA. It was about 2 months ago. And so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly the step-by-step process I took to get this deal closed. And I'll tell you a couple of golden nuggets that you can implement into your sales process so that hopefully you can make more money. Well, this particular lead actually came from cold email, and it was a surprise to me because my bigger deals usually come from paid ads. And I'll be honest with you, I got a bit lucky with getting hold of this guy. And so long story short, what we do is we do cold emails for our company. We send about 1,500 emails every single day to our prospects. And well, what I got is, what you can see right now is just a positive reply to one of my cold emails. And it wasn't actually the business owner. In fact, they've been a client for 2 months now. I haven't actually talked to the business owner a single time. And so I got this reply from their VP of sales. His name is Randy. He was like, yeah, bro, like, let's have a chat. What I did, and I know a lot of you guys will be like, hey man, here's the link, book a call, let's speak. Right? Because you're fucking lazy. Let's be honest with that. I mean, I'm a bit lazy as well, but long story short, I just call him. I found his number in the signature and I just called him. I'm like, hey man, the call was about 10 minutes, maybe even 7. So if you're familiar with NEPQ, we went over situation, connection, problem awareness. It was a pretty simple call. And the whole purpose of this call was to make them curious enough to show up to the demo call and to qualify them a bit to see if we can even help in the first place. So nothing crazy. You haven't lost much by not listening to me just rambling for 5 minutes. Trust me.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, doing good. Before we dive in, did you get a chance to like check the document I sent? Just about like
I did.
Cool, man. I guess what are your thoughts?
I'm not sure how I could take advantage of it on the way we market and sell our product, or I guess our service. So I'm trying to see what you guys actually do for it. What we do for us. We're an engineering firm. I have 10 salespeople that are under me that, we work, I mean, we hunt for leads constantly. We use Zoom info. We do cold calling. We do a lot of social media and so forth. Since I took over in January, we've increased sales 53%. So what's my next step? So what do you bring to the table? How about that?
Sure. Well, I guess I was like a bit curious before, like when I was preparing for the call. I mean, what is like even the main, sort of reason you might be open for some like additional methods aside of like just doubling down on what you have,
You can never make enough money.
Fair enough. And before speaking with me, I guess, have you been like out there looking for some like additional ways?
No. As I expand my department, I mean, we all can't be hunting the same way, the same direction, and so forth. And like I said, I guess our average projects run between $3,000 to $8,000, depending on your experience and the clientele you go after. So I was just kind of curious, where you guys are almost guaranteeing bigger projects. What does that mean? How do you go about getting them? What are you doing that I'm not doing? And that's why I'm listening.
Right. And well, I mean, we'll definitely cover all of that for sure, right? I guess, well, when it comes to I mean, let's say like a potential partnership like that, I guess what else do you think will be kind of important to you though, aside of like just getting the lead? So, like the name, the phone number, and
I'm not looking
people.
for leads. I'm looking for clients. Okay. So in my
Okay.
industry, everything's repeat. So
Hmm.
if I establish a relationship, like I said, with a major property developer or a contractor, I expect their next project and the next project.
Right.
You
Right.
know, I plan on unseating whoever they're currently using and become the engineer of record.
I guess, well, when it comes to, I mean, let's say, so you said like you're on pace to do 10 mil. I guess with the ways that you kind of use right now to get the jobs, I mean, like cold calling, network and stuff like that. I guess how much time, like, do you think it will take you, until you actually get there to the level you mentioned?
Well, like I said, the goal that I put out this year, I pulled out of my ass. Okay, just because looking
Hmm.
at it, just knowing what I can do, what I can teach, and what I brought on as
Hmm.
the talent that I brought on. Maybe I put that number too low.
I know you said, well, the goal is 10, and you pretty much said you kind of made it up, right?
Yes.
But like if we kind of expand on that, like if we go past that, let's say 12. I mean, well, like why is that even a goal though? I mean, what would that like allow you to do differently?
It allowed me to negotiate a better pay scale. How about that? I've been doing sales over 30 years. I've never been in a position where the sales team is actually treated. He knows where the money comes from, and
Okay.
it allows him to have a lifestyle that he wants, and he can pull back a little bit.
Hmm. And what about you
So
though?
I'm goal oriented, and when I hit goals, I go in and ask for more. Simple as
Fair enough.
that.
Right.
So that he can count on me knowing if I say we're going to do this, we're going to do it, and he's going to pay me for it. How about
Right.
that?
Okay. And well, I mean, have you thought what happens if, let's say, I mean, like you don't find any additional ways to actually get like the bigger projects, and like it kind of stays the same for like another, let's say, I mean, year, 2 years, 3 years. I guess what happens then?
So you understand, we have such advantage. So it's me and 10 other sales guys. And I don't know if you know anything about the engineering and service, or engineering services, but
Hmm.
we are licensed in all 50 states, and there's only 10 of us. Okay. There's probably 50 million companies. How many contractors, how many architects, how many whatever are out there? They're just going to keep going. They're just going to keep building their client base. They're going to just, it's just going to keep
Right.
snowballing. So our company is set up that we're always the face of the project for the engineering.
Right.
So they talk to us. We're always involved with the back and forth, when the information has to be exchanged to make sure
Hmm.
nothing is lost. My clients know they can call me directly and I'll get stuff handled immediately. So it's a confidence thing. And again, that's how you build client relations.
Sure. And that's actually very smart. I mean, a lot of sales reps that just like close the deal and like they're gone,
They're
forever.
done. Cold calling sucks.
I know, man. I cold call every day. I know.
No, there's no way around it. So it's just a matter of, when you get something, lock it up long term. And
Right.
that's what it is.
I mean, based on what you've told me, I mean, what we have will definitely work for you. And actually, I told you I cold call every day. It's actually a lie. I actually stopped doing it recently. Now I just call the leads that come from ads, pretty much. You know.
Mhm.
I think what I can do is I can like pull up my screen, kind of walk you through the
Sure.
system, the process, and just show
I'm
you.
curious what your system is. But like I said, I'll let you know if we can take advantage of it or not. It's
Yeah, for sure. Really, so well, when it comes to this whole system, there are a couple of like key pillars that go into that, right? And the first thing is like how we actually get you in front of the right audience. I mean, first and foremost, like we got to take the attention and grab it, so that then you can basically like jump on a call with them and just close the deal, basically, right? Essentially,
sure.
what we do is we create a like an advertising system from scratch, so it's a paid ad system. Mostly we use social media, right? So we use Instagram, we use Facebook, and we do it both for residential and commercial projects at the same time. In fact, we use the system right now as the main acquisition channel for our business. So like most of I think you responded to one of our emails, I think, right? But the vast majority of all the architects, engineers, builders we work with, they actually come from the exact same system that we use, but we just kind of strive towards this specific type of businesses.
I need you to steer this to. So I'm looking for commercial work. So like individual wealth, I can care less about. Like when you
Hmm.
say a household over $180,000, what does that mean in the grand scheme of things? I do almost no residential work.
Right. So
Okay.
as I said, it really depends. So it depends on so for example, with the residential, we mostly just do it by the zip codes. But with
Okay.
the commercial, we literally have the options where we can list, okay, there should be an architect, there should be a designer, there should be a construction firm, there could be a developer or a realtor if we are working with architects, for example, right? And so
Okay.
we'll literally list, like, once again, we'll list those. So, like, essentially, you and I, we pretty much sell to the same demographics. Like, let's say you work with architects, I work with architects as well. I work with engineers that work on like residential projects, but also on commercial. But essentially, we're selling to the same demographics. And this is the system that we use right now that is getting us like at least 3 sales calls booked every single day, and it's just on $50 per day ad spend. We're actually ramping it up to 100 right now, right? Because we'll literally target the specific like job title. So there should be an interior designer or a architect or a builder. And this is the best part because like unlike cold calls, like they reach out to you, so they expect you to call them.
Correct. Okay.
Right. Any questions about the system?
No, it's interesting. I like it.
Okay. When it comes to the price, it's very simple. So we have a retainer, so it's 1,500 per month, and then the separate is the ad spend. Well, this is what you pay like Facebook directly, and we usually recommend like a minimum of 50 per day.
Well, obviously I got to sit with the owner and see what he's willing to do. But I mean, I wrapped my head around it. I mean, I like the idea because that's the one thing I know we're lacking is an social media presence. One sales guy to another, I wouldn't stroke you like that. So I know this is something that is interesting. That if we see results right away, he'll be all in. So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
Right. One sales guy to another, I can't leave you without any sort of commitment. So we need to at least schedule a call, and then if something pops up, we can reschedule.
I gotta get it. He's the guy that comes in and out. So until I talk to him, he'll be back in 2 days.
Okay.
And then I'll sit with him, kind of explain what's going on, what I'm interested in. He rarely tells me no if I want something. So
do you want this?
Yeah. Like I said, if this is really interesting. So when I bought Zoom Info, that's one of our biggest lead sources. We spent a lot of time deciding if we're going to put that kind of investment in, and he did. That's kind of what's driven our sales where we're at. So I really think this is the next step. So if my team likes it, we like it. I'll put you on with the whole team and Dr. Gonzalez next week. Show them again, and you will be able to read my team's faces. They'll all get excited. I know how this is could go down. So
damn, I'm excited myself.
I'm excited too.
I know. I can't really get excited because I'm a sales rep. Like it's not really the best practice, right? But I just do ads all day, every day, and sell them. So I just love it, and I'm just excited to show you. And this is why we don't really have any like long contracts, really, because like I just like to prove myself first. Like Jordan Belfort. I'm not sure if you saw his call with one of the guys where it's like just getting foot in the door. Let's fucking go.
And so, as you can tell, I did not manage to close him on this call. It's called a logistical partner objection, where they physically can't make decisions without running it by the partner first, or in this case, it was the actual business owner, the CEO. So what we did is we scheduled a follow-up call. I believe it was a week from this moment. But what happened, and I was surprised because usually it doesn't happen, is 2 days later, like I think literally 2 days later, I get an email from him, and you can see it on the screen right now. And it actually was 12 a.m. my time, but I'm a fucking G, I'm a hustler, so I'm like, bro, sure, of course we can jump on a call, let me take care of that. And so we jump on a second call at 12 a.m. the same day that I got this email. And here you can see a couple of moments from this second call. Enjoy.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, doing good. What about you?
So good. So I met with Dr. Gonzalez, and he's pretty much given me the carte blanche to do what I want to do. And I guess my kind of questions is, let's get into the weeds a little bit more. I got questions about like the ads and the artwork. I mean, do you guys do that for us?
Yep.
Okay. So how does that work? If we started right away, how soon are we live?
So if we decide to start today, we can have the onboarding call tomorrow, and on Monday we can easily go live.
Okay. Cost wise, I mean, is there any kind of deals we signed up for long term?
No, it's month-to-month basis.
Okay. That's kind of where he's at. He's looking for a deal, so I have to he had some pricing in mind, so I'll talk to him about that. And then
What do you mean? What do you mean?
well, I mean, like usually we do stuff either 1 year contracts, 2 year contracts. I mean, he's looking long term, so he's looking for a flat rate for if we sign for 2 straight years. So that's just kind of that's how we've always done business, and the month-to-month thing doesn't accept. That's not. We're once we sign with a company and do something, we do it long term, and just it looks like your company's on a newer end, so we'd like to grow with you.
Okay.
And just kind of do that, and that's just kind of where I'm at. So we were thinking long term. A 2-year contract, maybe right at $40,000, something like that. Send me the contract, we'll review it, and then I'll put something together, see if you can go for it, and we'll go from there.
Sure. And in the contract, so I mean, obviously, I need to put a specific dollar amount, right?
Well, if we got to redline it and we send it back for your approval, we'll go back and forth and we'll fix the contract. But I just kind of read the verbiage first.
That's first.
And
okay, makes sense.
Go from there.
Sure.
All right, man. I'm excited about it. My team's excited about it. So this is happening faster than I thought it would.
Well, yeah. I mean, you probably couldn't tell I'm excited, but I am. It's just 12 a.m., so I'm fucking exhausted. But
we'll get sorry, man.
No, it's all good. I just hope the sales go. Look, I'm used to it, so don't worry.
Got it. Well, then I'll holler at you tomorrow and just send me that stuff, and we'll get going on it. Hopefully by next week. We're rolling next week.
Cool, then. I'll send you the contract, I think, today or tomorrow. So, yeah.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
Cool. Okay, man.
Thanks.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, when he told me I was thinking 2 years for 40 grand, I was fucking shocked. I'll be honest with you. But obviously I didn't show it because, whatever, it's just a regular business. And what he told me is, yo bro, send me a proposal, send me the actual contract, and we'll just go back and forth a bit, and let's do it. So he was pretty positive, so we jumped off a call. I remember it was around 1 a.m. my time. What I did, I started calling my SMMA friends. I think I called Levi, I called Anas. Anas spoke with Elias Castaneda, I believe. So I was like, bro, what do I do? Because he was like, yeah, I want to do it for 40K for 2 years, but this is including the ad spend, so I wasn't sure what to do. They gave me a couple of advice, but I ended up doing it on my own anyway. I put together a proposal for them, and I sent it exactly the same day, around 3 a.m. I was fucking cooked, but obviously I had to finish that. I sent him the proposal, and I think it was next day, went a bit back and forth via email. He was like, I want to change the payment schedule for 22K upfront to making payments every 3 months. And now looking back, it actually was a good decision, and I'm glad he did this, because if he paid me the whole 22K upfront, bro, I will be pretty stressed, I would say, because it's a responsibility, right? But now it's every 3 months, we get to a milestone, and they keep paying. And so about a day later, he sent me the updated proposal. I sent it to him, they got it signed. I signed it on my end, and I believe the same day they paid me the first installment, which was about 3K. And yeah, they're a client right now. I have a contract for 2 years. And the best part of it is the results are actually crushing it. And what that means is in a couple of months, I'll probably offer them to do Google ads for them, or maybe search engine optimization for them. Because obviously I'm like, yo guys, we crush it with Facebook ads, so let me do the same with Google ads. And there is not a single reason why they wouldn't do that, because they have a big sales team, they can handle the volume. So it's looking great. And yeah, bye.